technology has made me a better learner in my life. And the integration of technology and learning has definitely played a key role in making me a better learner and making me more enthusiastic about learning. We have our devices where we note down everything in a single source. And everything's together so we don't really lose anything. We have the policy of bring your own device in my school, and this policy allows us to take notes on the device, do some research on the device, as well as submit stuff on the device. So, BYOD, submission is really simple with BYOD because we get to submit stuff immediately and on time. We don't hold back on the stuff we're submitting. And also, we get our feedback immediately. So this entire process is simple. And it's an extremely fruitful biology class the other day. And we were learning respiration. And I didn't know what the word pleural membrane meant. For something I possibly already know, I went up and looked it up on the internet, and I found the meaning of it. And this way, I would understand the entire lesson much better. And I can also explore into multiple perspectives. Because in our economics class the other day, we were learning about economic growth. And right here, this is the textbook. So we were learning about this, and I went on the internet and looked this up. And as you can see, there are so many perspectives, there are so many interpretations of a single word. And this just helps me empathize in the real world and helps me know what everybody else feels. So that's one of the different ways that I think learning is really important, and I think I enjoy learning using this way, if it's used appropriately and wisely.
Hello. As many 15-year-olds, sometimes when I'm sitting in class, my mind wonders that, what am I doing with my life? Like, why am I sitting in this class and learning about something that I possibly won't use? Is this really worth it? And seriously, I'm looking at my teacher, she's talking, and I look beyond her. You might think I'm listening to you, but I'm not listening to you. I look beyond you, and I look at my future, and I think that someone will meet me and say, oh, so you remember your Pythagoras theorem equation properly? Okay, is this really worth it? So, since I'm sitting in a room full of very talented adults, do I really need to know all this? Do I really need to know whatever I'm learning in school? Because that's what the schools are preparing us for. They're preparing us, are they preparing us for something that's relevant? Because if it's unnecessary in the future, then it's unnecessary in the present as well. I believe that if the topic is out of relevance to the current times, I don't feel motivated to learn. Because I think the most important point for students is not, for me, it's not passing exams or getting into a good university, getting a job. I need motivation to learn. And honestly, marks is not the motivation to me. I need motivation that when I'm doing something, when I'm stuck somewhere years from now, I will use something that I learned in school. So when we were learning this long unit on World War II, my teacher said, somebody asked my teacher, why are we learning about things that happened years ago? It's not like we're going to use it. And the teacher said, it's impossible for you to understand current conflict and geopolitical issues without knowing the roots and where it comes from. So now, after learning the history of the Middle East, before learning about the Israel-Palestine conflict, I understand it much better since I know the roots and where it comes from. Okay. Another important skill that one of my favorite teachers taught me was thinking for yourself. Since I'm in an IB school, every teacher emphasizes on don't plagiarize, use reliable sources, Wikipedia isn't the source to use. But I never listened carefully because internet had never proved me wrong. It was never that I went somewhere and I found something that was wrong. You should also think for yourself and decide for yourself because you have a mind and the internet doesn't have a mind.
So, Latika talked about bits of technology that she loves that makes her a better learner, and Satvika talked about how application and thinking makes her